against Mitt Romney, even though noticing that Mitt Romney was not a good candidate. He was not a good
Were
candidate.
invested. People were invested.
But people were invested in a lot of them just to get Barack Obama out.
Yeah.
And
That's
even like when
hey.
Barack
That's
Obama, yeah, even when Barack Obama first won, there was a slight group of people that said, no, this is rigged. He couldn't have won. It should have been McCain. A lot of people were just like, yeah, the right was on the wall. He was going to get his ass whooped. But there was a significant growing factor, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. Even if Trump had a loss in 2016, he would have came out and said, yeah, it was rigged. It was rigged against me. He was saying it before the election had happened. This is rigged against me. It's just the loud crazy has overtaken everyone else. And the people who are saying are literally on MSNBC saying that everything is fine and dandy, and Joe Biden doesn't need to pass the Build Back Better or dissipate or relieve our student loan debt. No, everything's fine. But we hate Trump. But we
and so is it does it make sense to then go back to the point we were talking about earlier that the current, especially political situation, but the current situation of almost everything with politics being in the lead is so, the only phrase I can think of, so over the top, so untrustworthy,
Mhm.
so not not having the trust of people.
Right.
Then instead of dealing with that, people are choosing to put their trust in lizard people.
Yeah, I can see why. I can see why that you literally believe that your life is fucking shit and you're struggling just to survive. You're struggling to keep a roof over your head or your family's head, food on their table, uh, to do what you need to do to work, or you've been constantly overworked and just overextended in your life, and your life seems like it has no purpose. It's real easy to turn to something like, oh, the reason why this is happening is because this humanoid lizard person from the Alpha Centauri dimension is controlling everything, and we need to get rid of them. And they're in a conspiracy with the Jews and whoever. Or it's real easy to say that, oh, George Soros is the reason why. He's a lizard person and he pays young people and people of color to go out and say false things when everything was really fine and dandy, which in that case is, where's my check, George? I've been
Right.
asking for my check for a long time and I haven't received it. Or it's real easy to get caught up with the bad, and it is also real easy to get caught up in stuff that they actually people actually tell you the truth. It's just where you are, and do you have enough, or where you are in life, and where, not even education, like who's around you, like people who, like back in our Scientology episode years ago, I said it's real easy. I can see how the people get involved in um Scientology because they seem like they have all the answers and you don't. I can see why people get
Right.
involved in cults,
Um,
because they seem like they have the answers.
yeah.
It's just they don't. They're just using you at the end of the day, and you got to find what the real answer is and be around people who, yeah, we're beat down in life, but we're not going to lead you astray. We're not going to tell you that Lord Xenu uh, froze human bodies millions of years ago and put them under volcanoes and have exploded with fucking nuclear weapons before the fact that nuclear weapons were ever existed, and that these body thetans are all over your body.
But that's hard. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's hard. And
Hmm.
it them and what they can see. It goes beyond what people can see now, because people are
Right.
still dealing with the shit they're dealing with now.
Right.
So it's much easier. much
Mhm.
easier to
Mhm.
believe that life will be. I mean, I think it's the same people who, that with different religious beliefs.
Right.
Finish that point. It's a lot to believe that someone that you can't prove, you can't see, you can't touch, you have more faith in them than you have in the people who to not have your best interests at heart.
Right.
So I get it. I definitely get it. I
Mhm.
definitely do. But I think, you know, the direction you were going seemed to be instead of putting your faith in people who are proving that they have the best interests of, that would be politicians. I actually think that's activists, honestly. That's people that
Yeah.
start food pantries. I think that's people that stand up when folks have been abused in schools by the police. Um, Anywhere. I think that's better. But people also have a issue still of distrust. Distrust who are in their position.
Mhm.
So it's like working class people not having faith in other working class people can help them with the shit they're dealing with. So they have faith in lizard people. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just saying I get it.
Mhm. Kim, you want?
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I don't have much to add to that. I definitely think that this, yes, because of the way the world is now, where it's set up. It's clear that there's a bunch of powerful people in charge that are just doing what they want and not actually trying to help regular folks. So
Mhm.
the next step they go with that for some folks, it's like you got to create some kind of a theory and something
Yeah.
that you feel like you understand and you can control or whatever. And so for some people, it'll be, lizard folks or something to that level,
Right.
other than just, just something to me, uh, just obvious about folks in power. I mean, I guess there's already these different theories, I guess, about folks in power. Like, I don't know, like which powerful groups are the ones that run the world or whatever, or different theories about is it hooked in, the Masons, or is it this, or is it that,
Right.
the Bilderbergs. You already have those. Some people,
Oh Jesus, we lost Kim. No, when she was in the
not
middle of her
Kim.
speech, they took her out. The goddamn lizard people took her out. The
It
goddamn
sounded
lizard people.
real South Park in here for a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Like you just like, nope, she's speaking too much. Click. But
She does
yeah,
too much.
it's just like, yeah, I get what she's saying,
For sure.
and what you're saying. It's just it. I don't like. How do you?
Times, man. Hard times.
Yeah, it is going to get a lot worse. And if last episode I went on that rant, like this stuff makes like stuff like this makes B conspiracy theory series and like studying them kind of depressing that you don't want to do it. But this has always been there. This lizard people theory has been around for a while. It's just this Steven crappy, achy, whatever the hell he wants to call himself, just took it to a whole new level. And like you don't want to. It percolates into UFOlogy and ghost hunting or ghost research or
Right. Right.
cryptozoology and stuff like that, or even like history, for example. And you don't want to study it. You don't want to do it. You still got to, because there is that unknown part out there, and a lot of it can be
Hmm.
explained, and some of it can't. But you can't let these people take away if you have some sort of enjoyment. And Kim's back. All right, have some sort of enjoyment in anything. You can't let these people take it away. Like any enjoyment in anything. I mean, I'm really deep into the U.S. soccer community, and like there's been some actions since this pandemic has happened, like a lot of people reaching out to each other and check to see if they're okay and sharing their love of soccer. And it started off all great, and then it turned into just like a toxic place that you don't want to be in, because toxic
Right.
people come in and they want to screw it up for everyone, and thinking some who think they have the best intentions in mind, and some people just want to stir the pot and let's see how crazy things can get. And there's been a lot of people who don't want to be involved in the soccer community, and hopefully they're listening to this and we like and take this to heart. Hey, we need y'all in there. Don't let these few people push you away from something that you love. And I can't let these few people, these few, because there's only few who believe in reptilian people who control Jews and shit like that, to screw it up for the rest of it. And like that topic I read, that quote I read, like conspiracy theory are for losers. Yeah, it goes towards that politically, but like conspiracy theories, like you don't necessarily have to believe it. Like they try to put, I think that offer try to put like, oh, Roswell in that same thing. It was like,
right.
That's not like people. That's not people researching Roswell because of losers. They're researching because the government lied to them about what really crashed.
Right.
Like you look into the JFK conspiracy, JFK being murdered. They're not looking into it because they're just lost in life and stuff. Some of them might be, but they're not low in life and they weren't looking for purpose. They're looking at it because some of the things that had happened doesn't add up, and the government just wanted to say, "Hey, Lee Harvey Oswald did it. Case closed." Well, what about this, and this? Like, doesn't necessarily mean it was some sort of conspiracy. It just means these are unanswered questions that you have an answer, and we need to get to the bottom of it because it could be something bigger there. There's that part. But some of this crap is just, you look at it and it's just funny. But there's people who believe, like this lizard thing, people conspiracy. It's funny to me, but there's people who take it too hard and done horrible things because of it, and it's just like, dude, this ain't funny anymore. But Kim, you want to finish what you were saying earlier before you were cut off?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I was pretty much done. I think that was
I know what happened.
I don't know what happened. You do? Oh, it's real psychic. She know what happened. What happened?
Your people didn't want you to talk, Kim. They didn't want you to talk, girl.
There's a conspiracy against me.
Yes. They try to keep you silent. They're trying to keep you like she's talking. She knows everything. Abort the mission. The eagle has left the nest. The eagle has left the nest. Abort.
Don't I wish I could figure out any of this crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is.
They would have to worry about me, but they don't have to worry about me because I'm like, what the hell is going on? People go really left with everything. I think it was important what you were just saying about Nick, that you had said that a lot of it, doesn't, a lot of conspiracies, it's not that they come out of the thin air or anything. It's because the government will lie about something. The lies will start looking obvious, and so people start trying to, they're trying to investigate, find the truth.
Right.
Yeah, which they should, because governments lie. When they get exposed, and of course they keep lying, it just leaves more room for all kind of conspiracies to come up. So, like most things, it's the government's fault. So, I mean, at least we got that out there. We agree on that.
Yeah. There's a lot of things the government is guilty of, and there's some things that only one person is guilty of it, which goes into lastly, my conspiracy is that Colonel Harlan Sanders is the one that is controlling the world. He didn't die. No, he's been controlling the world with his delicious chicken. He's been controlling the world.
That's what you can control the world for.
This delicious chicken.
That's what you can control the world for.
Yes, he's been doing it with delicious chicken and his hard ass biscuits, and he's been doing it for over 70 years. And the only antidote has come up to let people see the light is Church's chicken. No.
Yikes.
No, it's really Popeyes. With their soft, buttery biscuits.
Depending on the time. Some great chicken in there.
Like, do you want mild or do you want spicy? Oh, God. I get a choice.
Spicy wine.
Other than just KFC, like, you want original recipe or extra tasty crispy, or they did have grilled at a time. I don't know. I haven't been to KFC in years. I don't know. They still got grilled, but yeah, Popeyes, they started off, you either want mild or do you want spicy? giving us choice here. Hallelujah.
They do have
Always
chopped
choose
and twisted.
spicy.
I don't know if I noticed that. They do have
Oh,